Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel once again. This is the voice of Mufasa BTB, the CEO of BTB Groups. If this is your first time on my channel, do well to hit that subscribe button. Mind you, subscription is free. You don't have to pay a dime for it. And also give this video a like so that it will get reached to others who are stranded out there on Utrading. Okay, in terms of Utradingbot, I'm one of the best niggas out there that you could ever come close to, and I will give you the best advice and best move and best result, and also best move to what, best strategy to do whatsoever you want to do to make massive income in this trade. We're looking forward to make this 1,000 subscribers before this month runs out. Do well to share these videos to so many persons, so many groups of Utrading out there, so it could benefit them, because I have dropped a lot of content on Utrading and most of them has been doing well. My number is going to be on the screen in case you want to join my team. I've after much talked, I've made joining my team now $10, because a lot of persons have been begging me so that it could be easier for them, because the $15 they were really what, oh boss, please make it $10, please. So I'm making it $10 right now to join my team, so I will, because the bull run is just getting started, so everybody will benefit from it. And as you do so, remember me in your cash out. So also we'll do account management as well. I dropped this video just some days ago, and a lot of persons have understood so many things about it. All right, so we'll do account management as well. It has terms and conditions, but minimum you could start before we could manage your account has to be from $500 upward. Okay, so once you are ready with the terms and conditions, you could come, we'll give it to you, then we'll get it started. So today we're going to be implementing a new strategy that I told you guys about, that we're going to be implementing. That's a BTB strategy 75% with Ganusi strategy. We're going to blend it together and see how this works perfectly for this next move. All right, so stay tuned to the end of this video, because at the end I'm going to be dropping something juicy for those who stay tuned. There are a lot of information I'm going to be dropping at the end, so make sure you give this video a like, share this to groups, and also subscribe if you have not. Also turn on the notification button so that anytime I drop any content like this, you'll be the first to be in touch with. Close attention very, very well, because from this page onward I'm going to be showing you result of what we did in the last video and how we are going to work on this. All right, now a lot of persons might have been on my DM and like, okay, make sure you show us the result. Already I told my team I would, so I already did. Now this is it. This account started with $100. We started this account with $100. Okay, this particular account right now, we started it with $100. Now let's go, and this is it. In 7 days, this is what this account have accrued in 7 days. So $16 profit. Okay, but it's more than 7 days now, because I wanted to make this video. I was busy and caught up with other works. This is 1 2 3 4 5. No, I think we already made like 2 3 more. Okay, we started this whole thing like from here. Yeah, so but let's count. This is more than 7 days now. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6, so about 10 days almost. This 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So these are 12 to 13 days right now, and we have accrued over how many dollars? Over $16. And the robot has traded and was stopped. So click on the robots down below here. If you can see very well here, you see that the robots have traded and have stopped. Most of those ones that sold out never bought again. You understand? These are the remaining left, and the reason why these ones are stuck was the signal that the robot triggered using the UTR got in here at the wrong positions. Okay, they all got in here at the wrong positions, and like this, the whole market went against the signal, and you can see this whole thing has a pullback. So out of these 10 days of movement, we accrue this, and this is what we did not realize. So what do? What do you do? The question is, what do you do after these 7 days? First of all, you have to close all this, because these losses have to be what? Closed. You understand? You don't have to wait for market to pull back with this. You're just going to be holding your money, except you don't want your money to grow. That is my own. That is how I do my own. Okay. That is how I do my own, because I have made money. So if I'm going to minus this $6 from this, I'm still in profit. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. I'm still going to be what? In profit. If I'm going to minus this from this, I'm still definitely going to be in profit. So why am I why will I be here, be stuck for a long while waiting for market to pull back? We're already moving to April, and April is always a bullish month. So every tendency, people are already expecting the market to pull up. Okay, so tendency of moving down to this side, it's not as if it's not possible. It's very possible, but we are not waiting for that. All right, because anything might happen. We might just be going up, and this trade can just keep us stuck. Okay, because we cannot initiate other trade anymore. So what do? We close it up. So just manually click on stop here. I will manually close it all up. So we know how much we got left. Manually close it all up. Okay, so look at it. So by the time everything is closed up, we're not going to initiate another trade, because we're already on profit. So slow and steady, you're going to compound your money. But today's strategy that I'm going to implement, you see, is going to be worth it, and you guys are going to make much more money using this. So stay tuned. So now let's check. First of all, click on assets to see how much we got here. Okay, it's yet to reflect, so I'm just gonna give it a little while for it to settle down from both here and the end at the Bybit account we're using. So let's give it small time. Okay, small time. You can see here. Okay, so here we have 10. You can see this is minus 6.3. here we have 10 now, which is really good. So I just want to make sure I see about 10 here available capital. I want to see it blend, then we start from that side. Okay, so I'm still actually waiting for it to get okay. So as you can see, it is now balanced. This is 108 and 108. Okay, so this is what I want to get. Okay, now for the past 7 days we actually made $8, okay, profit. Okay, so when everything gets add up here, you're just gonna see it properly. So now, is it not worth it that you don't have any pending trade, and you did not make loss? All right, you do not have any pending trade and not make loss. Now let's check on our UGAS to see. For we to make, we initially had 15,000 UGAS here. Okay, so for we to have made extra $8 dollars, let's say $10 on top of it, we spent how much? We spent just 400 UGAS, not even up to 400, about 391 UGAS. So 391 UGAS is what we spent to get this $8 point something or $10 on top, which is 10% in a week. So now it simply means that as this keep compounding with the strategy we used, okay, as this keep compounding, if we do this by 10, this is 10% by 10, it's simply going to give us 100. All right, so it simply means in 10 in how many days we got? In 7 days we got this. If we got this in 7 days, so let's say times 4 times 5. So in spaces of let's say times 5, like in 5 weeks, we're likely to get, if not nothing more than like one extra $60. Okay, in 5 weeks, that should be like in a month plus. Okay, and that means we're going to spend, we're just going to spend like let's say 300 times 5. So 300 times 5, So we're just going to spend 1,500 UGAs, you see. So which means you still have what, enough UGAs to make much more profit. Even if you make times 1, times 2, times 5 of your capital, you still would have UGAs. So this strategy is also what saves, it helps minimize UGAs used. So this is what we're going to be doing next. The next step is to implement the strategy that I was talking about today. Okay, the strategy that I was talking about today, that's what we're going to be implementing. Okay, pay attention to the numbers of trade and also positions we are going to be holding in this page from the next one. So pay close attention as we move into the next page where we are going to be setting up trade direct. So what is the next step to do? It's high time we get ready, because our bag is about to getting pumped in the market, because the crypto market is about to go volatile. If you have been paying, if you are in any of my group, or if you have my number, you've been viewing my status, you've been paying attention to informations that I've been doing, my number is going to be on the screen. Okay, do well to hit me up in case you have any question concerning what I've said, or you want to join my team. So that will only tell you that yes, indeed, there's a lot of things that's going. Join with the global economy, institutions, a lot of whales buying in, a lot of things, a lot of free approval, a lot of, this market is going to be parabolic. If you have gotten liquidated before in the past, do well to stop to add up money to that market, and you will recover everything you have lost in the past. With these new strategies, maybe you have joined a team that have not been on a real help to you, or a better guidance to you. Do well to make sure you share this video to such individuals for them to learn here. Then they can come to my DM and also get a proper guide. So let's get in, because I don't want, this video is going to take a long while because of the process. We're going to be digesting it one after the other. First, I don't want it to get too long, but the longer the better, for a better explanation. So now let's go. Now we have a capital of 108. Okay, so let's start first. Remember, in order to start, you need to go to the market first and pick your A and B coin. A and B coin. As you can see, market has started getting rallied, bullish, upward, uptrend. You can see market already doing 9%, 10%, 20%. It might continue rallying like this uptrend for a little while. Okay, so it might become very more parabolic as time goes on. So pay close attention, because I'm not expecting any downtrend any moment. Okay, so if we click on all coins, then we're going to be looking at the coins we really want to be trading on. All right, so today, one of my major favorite trading coins are SUI, Aptos, HBAR, and thereabout, and also Tone. But Tone liquidity, Tone doesn't have much volatility. Okay, so avoid trading Tone. It doesn't have much volatility, meaning signal doesn't pumps in on Tone all the time, because it doesn't have much volatility. So let's move. First of all, we're going to be starting with SUI. All right, we're going to be starting with SUI. So I'm just going to put on trade, move up to the spot, this one, to the future this year. All right, so I'm going to do this for all of it. So let me choose all at this top side. Now once you choose all, you tap on SUI, you confirm it. Now we're going to always start with the long position. Remember how I taught you in initial times, always start with the long position. Now we're going to use two things in order to be safe, because we're using this Ganusi strategy. We're going to be using it with BTB strategy is a 75% strategy. Okay, we're going to be using it to 75% BTB strategy. So now this one, we're going to be going with 25x leverage. All right, draw it to 25. Okay, you click on OK. Now make sure you have, okay, it's already done here. Here is 25 already, showing 25, which is good as our leverage. Now here we come to this place. Remember, here we change it from immediately to waiting UTR. signal. Then the next thing, you move to this one, stop running settings. This stop running settings, you move toward running mode, meaning you don't want it to run single, you move towards run by D. So 7 days is always a good day to run by it. Okay, so you click on 7 days. So you click on 7 days, you see the settings are in, then you tap on this. Once you do this, please always set a timer, or like set an alarm. After the 7 days, you check your trade to see how the profit has been, then you know what to do, the same way I did initially. So you see everything has been set. Take profit, stop loss not really necessary. The profit run 0.7 profit. So you examine your trade like this and you click on launch. All right, so we'll come back to the robot here. You see this is on long position. You go back again and we set same thing again. Okay, so I'm just going to use this, then the last coin I'm about to set, I will let you guys know about it, what to do. So let me look for SWI by clicking on all again and tap on SWI, click on confirm. At this time it's going to be on a short trade. I choose my leverage to be 25s leverage, then click on OK. Automatically it shows 25 USDT here, because remember this trade is $1 trade. Okay, that's why you see that you hardly make losses. So the next one, you change here to UTR. All right, click on OK, then you stop running mode. That's where you change the running mode. I see, tap on running mode. So you tap on the single, click on what, day, cycle by day, choose 7 days, click on OK. So you look up to see if all you did was accurate. Make sure this is showing 25 and this is showing 25. The leverage you're using, it has to be the leverage that has to be showing, you understand? So this one is accurate, then you look at it like this, perfect. Then the next thing you're going to do is to launch. Okay, so once I launch, now I have a short trade and a running trade on this. Now if you look very well here, I want you to pay close attention. You see here 2 trade running, which is 2. This is 1 coin, but it's 2 trade. 1 coin but 2 trade. So if I tell you to open 2 coin per so amount, it means 4. You understand? So none of them is running yet. I'm going to do this again with another coin called Aptos. So now I'm using Aptos for the next one. Mind you, as I put 25s leverage here, did not correspond with 25, so you need to adjust this one. So I needed to show you guys, for those who did not watch the initial first video, all you need to do is just tap here to adjust. You might put 3, click on done. You see it's showing 17, so let's put 5. Click on done, it's showing 29. Let's put 4. Click on done, showing 23. Let's put 4.5. Click on done, it's showing 26. Let's put 4.4. Click on done, showing 26. Let's put 4.2. Click on done, showing 25. Perfect. So the next thing is to click on stop running, single mode, day by day, 7 days. Click on OK and tap on immediately. Choose waiting UTR signal. Remember, make sure your settings, examine your settings before you click on launch. So you launch this trade and we are good to go. So I'm just going to do that again. There's this last part where I needed you guys to see. Okay, so we successfully have how many of this right now? This is 4 trade. This is 25, 25, 25, 25. This is going, if all of these positions open, okay, if all of them open, we're going to be having $100 here. Okay, if all of these positions opens, we're going to be having $100 here. So if we open 2 more trades and all of these positions open, we're going to be having $150. Okay, now this is where the calculation comes. So in this case, now what do we do? So what we do is simple. Okay, we're gonna, on the next move, we're gonna be what, reducing this. The reason for this is because I don't want to risk your capital so much in the market, because by the time here in this position, let's say all of this trade begins to run and the delay at the time, in order to prevent you from getting what's liquidated, because whatsoever you're doing, you have to think about what is going to get you out of the market first. You understand? Despite the fact that the both systems are trading sideways, okay, whichever get the highest yield, you get the highest profit. It still doesn't what guarantees that, okay, I'm not going to be what get liquidated. No, there are what chances that you might not get, you might, your capital might be a little bit stuck. But it's better that now that we cannot really determine the fate of the market, to what play safe. This is $100 trade, okay? So always want to always what play safe. So next, what we're going to be doing is simple. So what we're going to be doing is going to be like this. The next one will be, since we already have $100, if the whole 25 using 1x leverage is going to go to the market, what we'll do now is to use what 15x leverage times 1, it gives us 15, times 2, it gives us 30. So what we'll be having in total at our position here will be 130, and which is fair, meaning that if the only way we can get knocked out of the market, it is when we are down by 70%. Okay, so which is very, 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 very good. So let's say I go with 16. So let's say I go with 16x leverage. So 16x leverage times 1, which is 16 times 2, 32. So let's say 17x leverage. 17x leverage times 2, which is 34, which is okay. So this is more like the 75% B2B strategy. So we're going to be using 17x in the next trade. Okay, so this is how we're going to be doing, in order for, in case all of it pops up and start selling, so we will not be having what much longer move. So we'll go to the market again. If you have any question, please, so my number is going to be on the screen. Do well to what hit me there and ask me on my DM on WhatsApp. So we have choose one already, choose 2 trade already. So I'm just going to click on all, look for another trade, and another trade I'm going to be using is, let me use Atom, near Atom. Okay, let me use Atom. Atom is one of my favorite coin. So I click on Atom, then I click on long position. Then here, this leverage is where we determine what happens in the market. So I'm going to draw this to become 17x, and I'm okay with it. I'm going to also make here 17 as well. So this is 3.9. Okay, perfect. So you see, we got $17 here and we got 3.9. So we're going to change this from immediately to waiting UTR. So click on OK, then you move down to here. We're going to change this to from single mode to 7 days, count by day, push 7 days, click on OK. So you examine it to see if you have made everything right, then you click on launch. Then we're going to do same way on the opposite direction. So we'll go back to it. All right, so pay attention very well. So this is 25, no, this one is 17. Okay, and this is 17. So if everything should open in the market, we're going to be having an open leverage of 130 here, which is fair. Okay, as time goes on, we'll move towards 140, 150. It depends on how the market is going. For now that the fate of the market has not been fully determined, please use this 75% BTB strategy plus the Ganusi strategy. Okay, so when the fate of the market is fully determined, then we'll start using a higher leverage than this. Okay, so that is it. Then for those with bigger capital, if you have $1,000 and you don't know what to do on how to set your trade using the Ganusi, in order for you not to have this kind of a long trade, let me show you an example. So example, this is a new account, another account that has a bigger move. Now let's see, you click here, you see this account. Okay, the Ganusi strategy is what was implemented, but the signal given, it what is really not going accordingly. So you can see this guy has a lot of trade but not working, but I'm going to help him achieve the goal of what making this trade go in a what right direction perfectly. So stay tuned as you watch the stay tuned, because other videos I'm going to be dropping next, I'm going to be teaching practically on a bigger capital, right? Practically on a bigger capital. So stay tuned to the end of this video, because sorry, because I'm not going to initiate this trade here. I'm not going to work on all of this here. I'm going to be doing this in the next video. So make sure you turn on that notification volume button, so that anytime I drop this, you're going to watch it and see how I implemented BTB to 75% strategy with Ganusi strategy on this, using with a bigger capital. As you can see, this account has a bigger account. This is not a $100 account. So whatsoever it is, you all should stay put.